Big Fish School of Digital Filmmaking is the only film school internationally where young people are trained to become socially responsible filmmakers, including those who do not have access to post-secondary education.
I'm from Rustenburg in the Northwest Province.
I'm from Limpopo.
I'm from Witbank, Mpumalanga.
I'm from KZN.
I'm from Roscommon, Free State.
We've got students from all over Africa, from Tanzania, from Ghana, Nigeria, Mozambique, Zambia, Zimbabwe, Botswana, which is also wonderful considering the xenophobia that's been happening in South Africa. And particularly as filmmakers, we want to change the world, make it a better place, open people's minds to different ideas.
We've got very open-minded tutors, mentors who come in.
By training young filmmakers who are socially aware and engaged, we're actually getting society to understand what it's grappling with through their eyes.
I think Big Fish is the finest film school in the country. It has what other film schools don't have, and that is well-motivated students and good lecturers.
Big Fish, they're being taught by industry professionals.
You get guys who are in the industry telling you this is the industry. You're at school, but you're in the industry.
Big Fish is different from other film schools because they're a lot more practical. So there's a level of practicality at Big Fish where it really isn't anywhere else.
Real people working in the industry, building up connections.
You get to engage with the equipment that you're working with and you understand it better.
The one-on-one lectures that we get from industry experts, that's really cool.
The fact that in a class it's 20 people, so you get to have that personal contact with the lecturer.
To show this in a film, documentary style idea.
There's a significant amount of research that is showing in South Africa that's showing that what you need is small classes, that small classes make a fundamental difference.
All the students go on work placements as part of their training. That those companies often really like those students because of their proper training. They're here on time, they know discipline, they know protocol.
It's very much in our interests to take on interns. Good interns we find often turn into fantastic producers, and the way to test it is to see if people can do the job as an intern and then to put energy and time into growing them into good producers.
On my workplace, when I was sent to Panavision, the rental company which rents out equipment for all the big feature films and big ads.
We have a very high employment rate, and for about 85%, which is extremely fantastic. And for those students who don't want full-time jobs because they want to carry on working on their own films, we've got Little Pond Production Trust, which means they can come in there and we get permission by outside companies to make films, whether it's for ABSA or Save the Children or whoever.
Our congratulations and a brand new Stevie Award go to Little Pond Production Trust, Johannesburg, South Africa, for media affecting change, transformation and democracy.
This is really fantastic, and thank you, Michael, for everything that you're doing. I'd also like to thank the team back in South Africa and to all the corporates who sponsor us with their CSI funding. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't be able to make these films.
When they do leave Big Fish, they go into the world prepared psychologically and in terms of their skills in a very rounded way.
I think the Big Fish students have a very, very good grounding to enter the industry.
It creates substantively trained filmmakers who would never have had an opportunity to do so.
It's not just about knowing how to make a movie and how to put a movie together. It's knowing how to handle the relationships that come with making a movie and how to handle conflict and how to handle problems and how to troubleshoot when a problem arises.
The exciting thing about both Encounters and the Tricontinental Festival is that Big Fish is the only film school from which they choose and select film students' films. In January this year, BBC World had a series called South Africa, My Country, and they showed 6 films from South Africa, and 3 of them were chosen from Big Fish students' films.
Young filmmakers need to realize that they're bringing a humanity to storytelling that only they can go out and find and access by making their stories. And I think at Big Fish, that's what we're teaching young people, that your voice is unique. It's your fingerprint. You know, it leaves an imprint when you tackle an issue.
It's the story of South Africans which we're giving to the world, and say, learn from these stories so that we can enrich the global community itself.
There's been an overwhelming demand from all sorts of students in South Africa and from the continent saying, please can we come to Big Fish, we want to pay, but we want to be at Big Fish, we want this kind of training.
I'd advise people to come to Big Fish.
This is where you have to be.
It's all about talent, passion.
I'm more amped to do this than ever before in my life.
Big Fish, it's there, it's on the edge.
Sure.